Most people think that trusts are a tax-efficient way to hold wealth, and they can be if you understand how trust income is taxed. But here's the surprising part. Trusts hit the top federal tax bracket at just $15,200 of taxable income. $15,200 of taxable income. Compare that to a married couple filing jointly, which doesn't hit the 37% tax bracket until they earn over $730,000 in 2024. So what causes this? Why is trust income taxed so aggressively compared to individual taxpayers? It all comes down to the fact that a trust is the taxpayer. Unless the trust distributes its income to a beneficiary at least annually, the trust pays the tax. And the tax brackets for trusts are compressed. They're much narrower than the brackets for individuals. This shocks a lot of people. You think, my trust only made $25,000 this year, so what's the problem? Well, guess what? Almost all of that income could be taxed at the highest possible rate. And that's not just federal taxes. You could also be triggering state taxes, the net investment income tax, and potentially others. So here's where financial advisors come in. If your client has a non-grantor irrevocable trust, or even a revocable trust that's going to become irrevocable at death, I would consider asking these questions. Is the income being distributed to the beneficiaries at least annually? Is there a possibility to use the D&I deduction to pass through the income and avoid the compressed bracket? Are there smarter ways to structure distributions or even rewrite the trust? I've reviewed a lot of trusts in my practice. Some were drafted decades ago when tax laws were different. Some were never intended to hold income-producing assets, but ended up that way anyway. Others were set up with the right idea, but no one followed through and actually distributed the income to the beneficiaries. The good news is, this is usually a fixable issue. You can often redesign distribution strategies or use flexible trust language to move income to a beneficiary in a lower tax bracket. And when you can't, maybe it's time for trust decanting or to even modify the terms of the existing trust. Either way, the worst thing you can do is assume that the trust takes care of itself, because when it comes to taxes, trusts are not as hands-off as most people might think. If you're a financial advisor, this is a great time to connect with your estate planning attorney partners. Reviewing trusts for your clients that they already have and flagging ones that hold income-producing assets like brokerage accounts and rental properties can be a huge value add that separates you from other advisors. If you need help reviewing a trust, that's what we do. Reach out at any time and let's make sure that your clients aren't paying more taxes than they need to. And if you found this video helpful, like or share it and follow me for more insights on estate planning and tax smart strategies for families and business owners. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.